Hi, Virgo. It's your girl, Merch, the Big Body Bench. Run till them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I just popped in to see what's good with you. Post some cards for you. Been a minute. Been busy. Doing some things. So many messages, Virgo. I feel like you don't like somebody's food. You don't like somebody's food. You don't like somebody's cooking. There may be some things you think that they can do really amazing. Some of y'all dealing with an Aquarius. You think that they're really amazing at some certain things that they make, certain things that they provide you, certain things that they can do. Have you on the food though? Certain things that they make you, and other things grossing you out. You're thinking they're disgusting. Daddy, I say that. Grossing you out, you think you're disgusting. They're disgusting and he farts. Let me close this fucking door. I'm live. Thank you for your fart. Hell yeah. This energy being relevant. Right? I also feel like you're too close to something. You too close. You too close, Virgo. When you're too close, people can't see. Someone looking at something, having to deal with you, or you looking at something too close from it. If you're too close to something, then it's really blurry. You know? You can't see the bigger picture. You need to back out. You need to zoom out. You need to step away from someone. I feel like you've gotten really out of control. I feel like you try to manifest someone too. Or someone has gotten really out of control with you. Pick what side you on. Someone is trying to manifest someone into their life, a deeper connection with someone. Or trying to, first of all, no. Or having someone in your life trying to manifest a deeper connection with, to have control over them in some way. You know, I feel like being in a brand new space. You're in a totally different space than the last time people seen you, or where people thought you were supposed to pick up from where you left off. And when people think you're supposed to pick up from where you left off, you don't. You don't, actually. You're in a totally different space. When you pop up back on the scene, I also really feel like the bad part of this, though, is that you forget what it is you said and how you said it. What it is that you said and how you said it the last time somebody saw you. Heavy on there being something with a cancer. The moon's at the bottom of the deck with fire. You dealing with a fiery ass Cancer. For some of you, someone who's ready to give you a run for your money, or someone who remembers, someone who feels some kind of way about you. Feel some kind of way about you based on something that you said, something you said to them. They haven't let it go. They haven't gotten over it. It may have been forever ago to you, or it wasn't that significant to you. It wasn't a big deal. They haven't forgotten. I also really feel like a Cancer feels like they'll be replaced by a Gemini. Scorpio feels like they'll be replaced by a Gemini. Let's pray and get into these cards. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source sky universe, please allow me to tap in with my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them at this time. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I share it. Thank you, Spirit. So boom. What I asked, Spirit, what is this you need to know right now? Harmony came out. All these cards right here are upright to you, but they are in reverse to me. So they were pulled in reverse. Have you on what you need to know right now? Harmony popped out in reverse. So have you on the disharmony? Okay, I want to talk about it. Really honoring the fact that there is some disharmony in certain connections in your life that you got to step away from. You just have to back up. You have to learn to take no for an answer. I feel like you went above and beyond it to be compatible with someone that you just weren't compatible with. Someone is prepared to show you their crazy side. You have no idea for how crazy someone can get, how crazy an Aquarius can get, how crazy a Scorpio can get. You have no idea how crazy someone feels about you. Someone's a Gemini moon. But I also really feel like where there's been disharmony in the connection, you thought you would be you had been defeated or would be defeated, or there would be no coming back from it. You're wrong somehow. You're wrong somehow. Someone comes back around. That where Gemini has hidden intentions, hidden motives somehow. Hi, baby. I'm okay. You okay? Go back to sleep, baby. And if the Scorpio pops back in, a Scorpio pops in and check on you, make sure you're doing okay. The Scorpio pops in. I feel like some of you are dealing with a Gemini that got hidden intentions, if I'm gonna be honest with you. The Scorpio seeks harmony. Scorpio pops in to check on you. The Scorpio seeks harmony. There may have been disharmony with the Scorpio, but ultimately they seek harmony, or you seek harmony with the Scorpio. But the Gemini, for those of you dealing with the Gemini has hidden intentions. You're communicating with someone that has hidden intentions, or this is you. But I just feel like defeat in reverse. You can't accept defeat. You can't take no for an answer. You don't understand when someone doesn't want to come meet you in the middle. Someone doesn't want to befriend you, sleep with you, go further with you. You don't understand. You take a no as an invitation to go harder, or you're dealing with someone this way. You know, no's don't mean go harder. Try again. Push a little more. Boundaries are there, and they have to be respected. I also really feel like someone tells everyone else that they have boundaries with you that they don't really have. Someone you're dealing with gives off the illusion that they have boundaries with you that they don't really have. So it makes you look bad. I also really feel like you're eating something you're not supposed to be eating when no one's looking. This could be a food. This could be a person. This could be a metaphor. Someone's consuming something they're not supposed to be consuming in private, or when no one's looking. Heavy on the when no one's looking, when no one can see them. Whatever you're doing, you're making sure that you do it on the low. You do it out of sight. You do it in secret. You do it off camera. Because when you're on, you're on. When people are looking, you have to present yourself as perfect. I feel like you really do suffer in silence, you know, as far as your love life out here. Suffering in silence is out here in reverse with despair. Some of you have a lot to say. You need to tell your truth about something, but you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel safe doing this. You fear the outcome. Some of you will no longer be silenced about what you've had to suffer through, what you've had to endure. You may be reconciling with someone who has put you through a lot, and you are going to make sure that the person, that this doesn't go unnoticed, unaddressed, unacknowledged. Really honoring the fact that someone has hurt you, and even though you're getting to a space of forgiving them or seeking or wanting to forgive them, I legit also feel you being in a space of wanting to be forgiven, being really tormented in a lot of ways, but also I just feel like there's a ton of things to say. Heavy on your truth. Someone can't take it. Someone can't take hearing what you've been through. Someone can't take hearing what it is that you've done. You telling your truth breaks someone else's heart. I really feel like When it comes to your career out here, though, right now you're not being recognized the way that you deserve to be, but I also feel like it's because you're not putting in the effort that you really want. You know? Meanwhile, I'm not worried about it. If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not worried about it. I said what I said. I don't feel like you're being acknowledged, rewarded, promoted, you know, getting booked. Not that you're hurting for anything, just not as much as you could be, or you've been known to be somehow. You're not leveling up. You're not. It feels like kind of being at a standstill somehow. Things being on pause for you somehow, while you figure things out. While you figure out what the hell is going on. Heavy on the not being acknowledged somehow by an air sign for some of you. Meanwhile, I just feel like some of you have exhausted all your options on how. As of right now, all of the ideas that have come to you about how you can be seen, how you can be recognized in this space that you've been in for a really long time, you've exhausted them. And being and legit, not having another answer, not being able to recognize what it is, or come up with an answer as to what it is that you could be doing differently in this space, knowing that you've hit the ceiling here. But now being in a space of having to decide what it is that you want to do, or where it is that you want to go to be seen, to be loved on, to be supported, to be pushed, promoted the way you want. I feel like you have to get you're a lot smarter than you realize. You have a lot more going for yourself than you realize. You put your eggs in too many baskets. Some of you think that someone's gonna come for your career. Some of you have built a lot for yourself in your career. You worry about being canceled. You worry about people attacking your platform. You worry about your coins taking a hit based off what this Father of Air has to say, based off what an Aquarius has to say. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also feel like some of you are not doing so well, or this is you, Virgo. You see someone not doing so well financially, and you use that as an opportunity to plot on them. Or someone uses that as an opportunity to plot on you. Legit. Shit. I feel like someone also makes a mess they didn't intend to make. Feel like you intended to clean something up. You had the right intentions with something. You intended to make sure it was handled the right way. And it backfires on you. You make a mess, it spills. You intended to dispose of something cleanly, quickly. Have you on this energy? Or someone intended to dispose of you this way, to get rid of you, break it off quick with you, break it off real clean, and it backfires on them. Things don't go as smoothly as they wanted, as they would have liked, or as if you would have liked. But I also feel like someone sees somehow that you're not where you want to be, and they come up. This Aquarius comes up with a really quick. Where someone looks at your situation like, how can they help you? Someone tries to figure out, they try to use their wits, their skills. What can we do here? How can we fix this? Someone gives you some really great ideas out of nowhere. Someone knows just what you need. Someone gives you, or what someone says to you really gets the wheels turning, gets you to thinking, gets you to plan on how you can be seen, how you can be heard. I feel like what you don't want to look at or pay attention to is your lack of confidence and the fact that you legit need to rest. I feel like green is really significant out here to you, Virgo. Green is really significant out here to you, you know, with confidence in reverse and more rest, more confidence, more rest. You'll achieve the balance that you want. Because I just feel like you don't have the energy. Heavy on the connecting with the sacral chakra, the inner child, the creativity. You don't have the energy that you need in order to start whatever it is that you need to start. Jump something off, make something more successful, really dedicate to it. You have other things to tend to right now on top of resting more, but I also feel like isolation and reflection. It's time now to isolate yourself, to pull back. Love is out here. Isolate so that you can reflect on where you've come from. Heavy on the reflecting on the connection that you've had up to now, how these people mirror you, the part that they play in your lives, in your life. Allowing yourself to really be isolated at this time, to love on yourself, rediscover the magic within. You know, find out what it is that you're passionate about. Heavy on the working with green, so it's giving abundance, prosperity, abundance, but it's also giving heart chakra vibes in a real way. Crazy. I feel like I just had this conversation with someone. So for some of you, I feel like I did just have this conversation with someone. So heavy on, for some of you, you experiencing deja vu. Self-care out here, pleasure is out here in reverse. So some of you are not supposed to be having sex. Some of you are not supposed to be having sex without intention. Heavy on doing this with yourself. Heavy on this energy. I also feel like allowing yourself to be charged in the sun. Connect with crystals is out here, but you're the biggest crystal. You're the biggest crystal. Lay your crystals out to charge, but make sure you do the same thing for yourself. Cleanse your crystals, but make sure you do the same thing for yourself. I feel like it's something about even objects, even fucking objects come before you. Like, what? No. The tasks, the things that you have to do. No. I'm hearing lavender. I'm hearing lavender. Working with it, aromatherapy. You know, allowing it to help you calm yourself. That rest is out here. Allowing it to help. And, yeah, lavender. Chamomile. I just feel like the last message out here is that someone genuinely doesn't like you, doesn't want you, doesn't want to be with you. Someone genuinely doesn't want to be too close to you. I just feel like some of you have honored the fact that you have finally accepted it. Like it's this energy of you're gonna do what you're supposed to do, but does he love to do it? Does she love to do it? Do they love to do it? You answer that question and you really take off. Because of the way that you believe in yourself afterwards. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like also the last thing I'm going to say before I get up out of here is that some of you are dealing with someone who is only dealing with you. Solitude with the accelerated motion in the throat chakra. Someone's only dealing with you as much as they can or as much as they have to keep the door open a little bit. Just to keep the door open. And then it's this energy of someone allowing you to come see them somehow. Honoring that you can see them. I feel like no matter what you do, they're going to lose you, Virgo. Yeah. Also, I feel like for those of you who have been, So some of you haven't been journaling enough. Lately, for the last few days, last week, last couple of months, it just feels recent. Like some of you have just stopped, you know? Something about honoring where you have to get in the groove of things. But that's a priority. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below, beloved. I love you. It's your girl, Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.